Sai Ram children, today in New Voices period, we are going to start new chapter. Our revision series is over. We have revised whatever chapters I taught you after S7. Okay, let's move ahead. Children, open your textbook, page number 107. Chapter 13, Little Girls Wiser Than Men. Part 1 we are going to study today. On page number 107, in ponder activity, you are told to draw the picture of your best friend. You can write about his or her like and dislike, and then some information about the forgiveness is given there. Okay children, let's move ahead. Yes, the writer of the poem, this chapter is Leo Tolstoy. He is very well known writer in English literature, and he is a Russian writer. He is best known for the novels, especially War and Peace and Anna Karenina. So Leo Tolstoy is the writer of the story, and it's as its name suggests, little girls wiser than men. So this story must be about two little girls. So what this story is about, let's see in the chapter. Turn your page, open your page number 108. I'm going to read the lesson first. Give attention to me, and then you can underline simultaneously the new words you are coming across, so that you can note down whenever I'll explain you the chapter paragraph wise. Ready children? Let's start. Great. It was an early Easter. Sledging was only just over. Snow still lay in the yards and water ran in streams down the village street. Two little girls from different houses happened to meet in a lane between two homesteads. Where the dirty water, after running through the farm yards, see, we are talking about these two children, girls, had formed a large puddle. One girl was very small, the other a little bigger. Their mothers had dressed them both in new frocks. The little one wore a blue frock, the other a yellow print, and both had red kerchiefs on their heads. They had just come from church when they met, and first they showed each other their finery, and then they began to play. Soon the fancy took them to splash about in the water, and the smaller one was going to step into the puddle, shoes and all, when the elder checked her. "Don't step into the puddle, Malasha," said she. "Your mother will scold you. I will take off my shoes and stockings, and you take off yours." They did so, and then, picking up their skirts, began walking towards each other through the puddle. The water came up to Malasha's ankles, and she said, "It is deep, Akulya. I am afraid." "Come on," replied the other. "Don't be frightened. It won't get any deeper." When they got near one another, Akulya said, "Mind, Malasha, don't splash. Walk carefully." It seems to be very interesting, children, the chapter is, isn't it? And I am really eager to know what will happen next. What do you think, children? What will happen next? Let's find out. So, this is the story of two girls named Akulya and Malasha, and the day is Easter. It was an early Easter. Sledging was only just over. Easter is a Christian festival, and since it's a festival, both of them, they are in the new dress. Sledging was only just over. Sledging the activity of traveling or sliding downhill over snow on a sledge. Sledging was only just over. Sledging was over and now snow still lay in the yards. And water ran in streams down the village street. And because the snow melted, the water is running through the village streets and snow is still lay in the yards. Yard means a small, usually walled and often paved building area. Okay. So from there the water is flowing through the streams to the village street. Two little girls from different houses happened to meet in a lane between two homesteads. Homestead, farmhouse. Now two little girls, they happened to meet. It was not decided that they will meet there, but coincidentally they meet there, where in a lane between two homestead, between two farmhouses, where the dirty water after running through the farmyards had formed a large puddle, and they met in a lane between two farmyards and they found and that because of that dirty water it formed a large puddle, a small pool of liquid, especially of rainwater, on the ground. One girl was very small and the other a little bigger. As we can see in this picture, one girl is little small and the another is little bigger, and these two girls, they happen to meet each other between two farmhouses. You can see the puddles around them, puddles of dirty water, and these girls are speaking with each other. The little one, their mothers had dressed them both in a new frocks. Both of them, they are in the new frocks because it's their festival, Easter today. The little one wore a blue frock and the other a yellow print, and both had red kerchiefs on their heads. They are in the new dresses, and since it's a festival, to offer the prayers they must have come to the church, and they are meeting with each other. Their head, both of their head, they are covered with red kerchiefs. They had just come from church when they met, and first they showed each other their finery. When they met each other, they showed each other their finery, and finery, expensive clothes. They showed each other their new dresses. They talked about their new dresses, from where they purchased, how they wanted the particular color or whatever like that. You can understand when you wore a new dress, and when you go to your friend and you meet each other, then the way you talk to each other, the same way both of them, that girls also told about their finery to each other. And then they began to play. After talking to each other, they started playing. Soon the fancy took them to splash about in the water. Fancy, here in the lesson, meaning of fancy is idea. And as they began to play, and soon they got the idea to splash about in the water. And the smaller one was going to step into the puddle, shoes and all. Means with shoes, stockings and new dress, that small girl, she was about to splash into the puddle. When the elder checked her, and she said, "Don't step into the puddle, Malasha," said she. Who said this? Akulya, the elder one. She said, "Malasha, don't step into the puddle. Your mother will scold you." Why your mother will scold you? Because we have wore the new dress today and the puddle is of dirty water. If you splash into the puddle, your dress will get dirty. So don't go into the puddle. Your new shoes, socks will get dirty. I will take off my shoes and stockings and you take off yours. So what we will do? I'm going to remove my shoes and stockings. Even you can take off yours. They did so, and then picking up their skirts began walking towards each other. So both of them they did so. They removed their shoes, stockings and everything, and they started walking to each other through the puddle. The water came up to Malasha's ankles, and she said, "It is deep, Akulya, I am afraid." And since Malasha is small, so as she started stepping into the puddle, the water came till her ankles, and she thought that the puddle is deep. So she said, "It's deep, Akulya, I am afraid." "Come on," replied the other. Akulya said, "Come on, don't worry, don't be frightened, it won't get any deeper. The puddle won't get any deeper, you just come here, don't be frightened." When they got near one another, Akulya said, "Mind Malasha, don't splash, walk carefully." So Malasha was walking into the puddle and she was stepping so strongly that the water was splashing. And so Akulya told her, "Mind Malasha, don't splash, walk carefully." So till here we are going to cover in part 1, children. And I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Let's move ahead and see the question and answers, frame the sentences activity. Frame the sentence. First word is puddle. Puddle. Just now I explained you a small pool of liquid, especially of rainwater on the ground. So how will we frame the sentence with the help of this word? Yes, children love to play in puddle. Children love to play in puddle. Next word, splash. Splash. Tina was enjoying splashing water on Rita. Splash means to throw water or any liquid. So splash. Tina was enjoying splashing water on Rita. Let's see opposite words. Different, large, begin. These are the words given. Different. I have different pencils in my pencil box. So what will be the opposite of different? Okay, keep your answers ready in your mind. Once I show it, you can check whether your answers are right or wrong. Very simple words I have taken so that you can easily make out the opposites of the given words. Large. Opposite of large? Yes. Then begin. Very good. Ready with the answers? Come on, check out whether your answers are right. Here are the answers. Different, same. Large, small. Begin, finish. Now answer these questions with reference to the context. Here 2 lines are given. Don't step into the puddle. Malasha said she, your mother will scold you. So with the help of these lines, we have to find out the answers. And the first question is, who is she? Who said this sentence? Who is she? Simple. She refers to Akulya. Akulya said this sentence, no? Yes, so she refers to Akulya. Where should Malasha not step into? What Akulya told Malasha not to step into? Very simple. The puddle. So we'll write the answer like this. Malasha should not step into the puddle. Why would her mother scold her? What Akulya told Malasha, don't do this, don't step into the puddle, your mother will scold you. Why? Why mother will scold her? Her mother would scold her because she would get her shoes wet and dress dirty. Her mother would scold her because she would get her shoes wet and dress dirty. So, this way we covered part 1 of chapter 13, 2 little girls wiser than men. Let's stop here. Sai Ram.